The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
21. Delta. What is it?
On play action. Now Herbert. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
In trouble, and down he goes. Tershawn Wharton in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready. Set cut.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion now, it's Collins. A 2nd down throw for Young. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one good for 29.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Drill, 52, down. Black, 90, red, yellow. Flag blue. Set.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Vikings. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Run! Set.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Short run there to his tight end, Fant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set. Run!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Raiders' extra point is good. And the Vikings will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Black 80, black. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Out to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Black Ultra.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Ready. Cluster. 50. Green. Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Run! Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
They'll go with the counter on first down. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Packers will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Down.
Parkinson in motion.
32. Ready.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Ready, set.
Third and 9.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll get about 2. Aaron Landry there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Set. Wide in hot. Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 39 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Baylor tight. Real hot.
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Set.
Now it's Herbert. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Packers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
Come on, right, right. 52, blue striker. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's Jack. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Young. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
So, from the 36, It is 1st and 10. Here's Young. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to be.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Prater on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will tie things up here in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Set. Delta, set. Go.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
It's a pickup of
59.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is perfect. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set. Line. 59. Set.
Now, Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hey, ram. Crowd right. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 80.
Herbert to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Packers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
27. Jake Moody to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
32.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Anderson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Get up! Cowboy 80! Panther Street! Panther Street!
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Vikings. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cut! Set.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Crowd right. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. Open man is, he's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the Vikings have the takeaway. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Okay, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, ready?
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Black 40.
Man in motion, heading left.
Set.
Here's Young. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Ready?
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Blue 32. Blue striker. You, yellow. Check, huh?
They'll go. Young. Forced to his right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Set.
Now Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Set. Hey, easy. We're going orange.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will score again. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this 2nd half rolls along. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Washington, the man in motion.
60 ready. 60 ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He's inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Hut.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Okay, right.
This is 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. Set, cut.
To throw is Young. On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You got to think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal.
Black 40. Set.
Gibbs. Will score. Touchdown, Vikings. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
380. Good hut. Why did it hut?
Herbert. Into the hands of Pickens. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Packers.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
34-yard line.
Run. Set. 380. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 44-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set. Cap. Let's go. Hey. Ready.
To throw, it's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Set. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to have a Packers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Set. Hey, Ray. Delta. Hut. Let's go. Hey, Ram. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. That one, taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Packers. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He gets it to go, and the Packers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Vikings 40. Jake Moody to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey.
They'll
green,
put Addison
yellow,
in motion.
red, yellow. Flag blue. Set.
Now Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Okay.
Here's second down.
Commit red. Ready, ready.
Here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Cut, cut.
They'll drop to throw. This is fun. He got the connection to Collins. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Black, 95. Ready.
A run with Gibbs. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set, ready. Black 40. Hey, go Furious. Ready, go. Set, cut.
He'll run here. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Set. 180. 180. 180.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and
380.
They'll come up now for second down.
Set. 380. Set.
Now it's Herbert. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
10 at the 48-yard line.
380.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Here's Herbert. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Get out. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa.
To throw is Herbert. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's going to give his guys some really good field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
Ready.
Here's a designed run. And it'll be taken